Hi, my name is Marion Kalmer and I'm a farmer from Western Illinois. Today we're combining soybeans, and so we wanted to pass on some of my new thoughts on setting the combine for a successful soybean harvest. I guess most of the phone calls that I'm getting, we normally discuss a dirty grain tank when we're cutting beans. And my combine, there's three items that I'm always working at to try to keep them out of the grain tank. Number one is the threshed pods or the hulls. Number two, I see some short straw from time to time. And last but not least, of course, the unthreshed pods, especially the green or the lima bean style. So as I continue to evolve in my thinking, I'm now 61 years old, been setting combines for a long time, and this year I have some newer ideas. But honestly, the hulls, the only way we're going to get them out of the combines in the airstream. And so if you see very many hulls, my feeling is that we're probably a little short on air, and you can see they blow relatively easy in the wind. Yesterday we had a tailwind, and with that on the back side of the combine we were seeing more holes than normal. So I think that's going to be an adjustment with air. The second one is on short straw, and we'll see that from time to time in the machine. On the red combine, I'm able to advance the transport vanes. I'm trying to kick the straw out of the combine as quickly as possible so I don't grind it up and turn it into silage and drop it on the top sieve and then overload. So advancing the vanes helps. Number two, I'm going to be looking at rotor speed and concave clearance. That means I'm over threshing, I'm starting to break some of the straw. And as long as I don't see any cracked soybeans, I'm okay with rotor speed, but it will start to generate some short straw. So whether it's a red one or a green one or yellow or gray, I think these two philosophies are going to be pretty universal. So the last thing I want to talk about is the unthreshed pods, and I think this is something that we've all worked on for many, many years, and we've all talked about sending them on back for a second pass. And a lot of people, a lot of phone calls coming in saying, you know what, I like your idea of running the bottom sieve wide open in corn. Can I do that in soybeans? And I had a farmer come into the tent at Farm Science Review in Ohio and tell me that, yeah, he was successful at running harvesting beans with a bottom sieve wide open. I had a fella yesterday running a green combine down in Kansas, got the bottom sieve wide open, and he was successful at it. And with my red combine, after a couple, 2 to 3 years now, I also believe that it is possible to harvest soybeans without the use of the bottom sieve. But there's a couple adjustments that we're going to need to make if we think we're going to do this. The unthreshed pods are the symptom that we see in the grain tank. But the actual problem is not the bottom sieve, it's not the wind, it's not the top sieve. It's right back at the threshing chamber, right at the beginning of the thresh. If we're successful rubbing pods on pods, then we will be able to take those beans out of the pods, and it'll be a lot easier to clean it. So on a red machine, in order to do this, I absolutely positively have to run with 2 filler plates on the first 2 holes in order to get enough pod on pod action to get them rubbed out, and then it's real easy to clean them and keep them out of the tank. The second thing on a red combine, the return tailings elevator dumps into the separating area of the machine. So I'm not going to get any rethresh anyway, even if I did send them on back. So I'm successful this year at being able to run with the bottom sieve wide open, but it takes a little more management. On the green combine, they also have to make an adjustment from corn to beans. They have like a Keystone snap-in insert that goes in rather quickly between the round bars. The gentleman I talked to yesterday said he had the snap-in inserts in the first 2 holes, and he was able to get successful thresh on the first pass. So pods in the tank is telling me the problem is actually right at the threshing area. If I can get 100% thresh, the rest of the settings on the machine are simply a walk in the park. So I hope you found this interesting. It's something new that we're trying now after many years. As always, it's my evolution of thinking. I'm interested in your thoughts. If you're successful at running the bottom sieve wide open cutting beans, give me a call. I'd love to hear that. And as always, feel free to call me on my cell phone at 309-368 1182. Visit our website at calmercornheads.com. With that, I thank you for taking time to watch the video, and I wish you a safe and happy harvest.